Hello guys, welcome to the Bright Agent. Today I'll be doing some percentages. Now, before you do so, ensure that you like and subscribe for more videos like this that will inspire your maths journey and make maths a great subject for you. Now, percentages are essentially out of 100 because the etymology of percentages is per, which means by, and cent, which means 100. You can even see in French it says cent, or in Spanish it says cien. Those are just derivatives of 100 in different languages, so essentially that's where it comes from. Now, percentages, because they're out of 100, doesn't mean they're limited to 100. In fact, they can be a very big number, such as a billion, or a very small number, such as 0.01%. It can essentially be a range of any number. It can be a positive increase or a negative increase. So, what that means is that you can decrease the percentage to show that the amount of something has decreased. For example, if there were 100 things before, and they decreased to 90 objects, then you could say that's a decrease of 10%, because that is essentially 10% less than before. So let's say we do a conversion question. Convert 0.56 to a percentage. Now, as we all know, half would equal 0.5%, which would equal 50%. But to convert decimals into a percentage, all you need to do is multiply the decimal by 100 and then just put the percentage sign on it. So 0.56 times 100 will be 56, because 100 is two zeros, so it will move two places, making it 56 and not 5.6. Because, as we know, it's bigger than a half, because 0.56 is bigger than 0.5, meaning that the answer will be 56%. Now, say we do a reverse conversion question. Let's say we've got something like 73% and we want to convert it into a decimal. What we would do is obviously do the inverse, because I said it's a reverse question. So multiply by 100, which would be 7,300, we would have to divide by 100 to turn it into a decimal again. Meaning that 73 divided by 100 would be 0.73, and that would be assuming that it's a decimal. That's the conversion. Or, if you needed to convert it into a fraction, you could divide by 100, and then figure out if 73 is a prime number or not, which it is a prime number. So, figure out as a prime number, we wouldn't divide it by any number. That would remain 73 out of 100, because there are only two factors, 1 and 73. Meaning that is essentially how you convert. Now, we'll get on to different questions in the video as well, such as this. James has 24 marbles. He buys 8 more from a shop. He now has 32 marbles. What percentage increases this? Now, at first it may seem hard, but actually isn't. It's genuinely easy, because 32 minus 24 equals 8. 8 over 24 is a third. The percentage increase is 0.333 recurring, but you must calculate it in a certain formula, which it is very important to remember. First, you must subtract the new amount by the original, so in this case 32 minus 24, which is 8. And then you have to divide your result by the original number. Because the original was 24 and James had 24 marbles, that means it must have been 8 over 24. And as we can see, 8 is divisible by 1. And 8 and 24's biggest factor with 8 and 24, the highest common factor of that would be 0.8, meaning that it will be 1 over 3, meaning that if we were to convert this quite recurring fraction, it would be 0.333 recurring, and it would be infinite because it doesn't end. So if we were to put 0.333, you wouldn't be wrong, unless it didn't ask for 3 decimal places in your answer. But if it did, that's okay. It's still a universally accepted answer. Now, another way you can use percentages to advantage is obviously by decrease. Now, James manages to lose 4 of his marbles, 4 of the 32 from before, so now he has 28. What percentage decrease is that? So, percentage decrease would be to calculate the original amount and then subtract it by 28, which is 4. Then you'd have to calculate 4 over 32, because 4 is the highest common factor out of 4 and 32. No other number will satisfy it to a whole number. It would be 1 over 8. 1 over 8 would be 12.5%, because it's half of 1/4, which is 0.25. Meaning that if you did 0.25 over 2, it would be 0.125, or 12.5%, because then, to convert that back into a percentage, you'd have to multiply it by 100. Hopefully, you learned all of the basics of percentages. I might do more videos based on this topic. See you later. Be bright, stay right, like and subscribe, and be inspired.